Hello and good morning, my beautiful babes. Welcome back to Sharon's Nail Boutique, and welcome if you are new. If you are new here, please don't forget to like and subscribe to this channel, as it is free for you and it helps me out the most. We are unboxing today 2CuteNailSupply medium mystery box from Black Friday. So I picked it up. So you spend about $115 plus tax, give or take a little shipping, and you get $350 worth of stuff. So in this box, I got a 10-pack of their 100, 180 grit buffers, which I actually needed a little bit of these. So that's really nice. You also get their Everyday Nude, which I believe this is their 2-ounce container. I'm not sure because it doesn't say. You also get a glass clear. You get their number 8 Not Sorry glitter powder, their number 7 called Night Out glitter powder, another glass clear, and their number 6 called Hot Mama, which is another glitter powder. So you get 3 glitter powders, you get 2 clears, and then one of their Everyday Nudes. You get a 300 pack roll of their XXXL forms, and you could actually detach. See where I'm showing you? You could detach if you want to make it shorter. You get a pack of these flowers with the beads, some of these horoscope signs. Now some of the prices were left on here. So you get 3 packs of the cuticle oils, get a silicone pen, some of these like crushed glass with some of the gold pieces, some of that gold chrome, a tweezer, some nail charms here. These are going to be good for Valentine's Day for sure, because they're like candies, sweet treats. Really, really cute. I don't have any like that except for like the lollipop one. So it's really cute. Nice surprise. You get 10 of their 80, 100 grit nail files, which is nice because I don't have anything like that. You get this pack of nail art brushes, just a cheap pack of brushes. Honestly, I used a couple out of here already and they're not good quality. So moving on, you get a pack of these metal decals here, all different types of butterflies. You get this ripped up foils, these glitter circles in different sizes and neon colors. You get these fruit slices, these mylar shreds, and a box of foils. So I'm gonna lay everything out that you get for your 115 plus. You're paying tax and shipping. So it all told, it probably is like 120, 130 something. So you actually seem to get a decent amount of stuff for your money. Although a lot of the nail art, I do have similar things to it. I personally, at first I was like, I have a lot of this stuff already. But you know what? You're only going to use it more and more and more. So when you do nails, you need more of this stuff, right? So you can never really have too much of anything. So I'm actually, now that I think about it, yes, there's a few things that I was disappointed in the box, but I'm actually really happy with the extent of everything. I think that I got a lot of goodies for my money. So you get a lot of bang for your buck there. Definitely $350 worth of products in the box. So I will say that you definitely get your money's worth, and you definitely get a lot of stuff for your money. So, and with that being said, I am super excited to get into these nails and do a design for you all using these products. So I am coming in with number 6 called Night Out, or no, Hot Mama. So this is number 6 by 2CuteNailSupply called Hot Mama. And she is a hot mama, that's for sure. She is a beautiful rose gold with fine, extra fine, chunky bits, hollow and metallic, and she is just gorgeous. She is definitely a showstopper and very, very pretty for Valentine's Day. Really for any time of the year, but because it's a rose gold, she is definitely perfect for Valentine's Day. Gorgeous, gorgeous color. Again, that's Hot Mama. And we are going to be going through the nails and doing basically glitter ombres using each of the colors. And so I'm going to repeat Hot Mama on the pinky because we have 3 glitter colors all together. And we're going to be doing the swatches of them really quickly. just to have them on our swatch ring so that when we have anybody come in, they want to pick colors, they know what we have. So we're going to swatch those real quick. How pretty is she? Wow. So Night Out is number 7. And this is actually equally as beautiful. I love blue. Blue is my favorite color. And I love all shades of it, from turquoise to mint to royal blue and everything in between. And I even love some of my favorite color combinations in particular are blue, purple, and like a minty aquamarine color. I just love those color combinations. You could even throw pink in the mix and it'll look really good. Periwinkle as well. So look at this color, Night Out. Look at how buttery the consistency is on these acrylics too. 2CuteNailSupply's acrylic powders are definitely underrated. I don't know how old or new the company is in particular. I've been around since 2015, so I know that the product is newer than that. So I do remember several of the companies that were out to begin with when I first started, and there weren't that many. That, you know, C&D, Mia Secret. There were private businesses popping up. One of them was CJP in particular. They're one of the more older ones on here. Glitter Bells is a newer but older one as well. She came out after CJP did. But equally, and let me tell you, I've never tried Glitter Bells, and I've been wanting to for a really, really long time. Also CJP, because I haven't tried them yet. One of the oldest nail companies that I'm aware of that I used to use is Neo Nails, even Diva DC acrylic. I remember when they were around when I first started doing nails in 2015, Diva DC, and they ended up going out of business. I remember that. I was so sad about that. I actually still have, I think, one of their little containers. I'll never forget. They were actually really affordable too. It was sad to see them go, you know. But yeah, so I'm coming in now with this color, and I believe that this is actually number 8. And this one, hold on. So yeah, this is number 8, and it's called Not Sorry. And it's just so pretty. And we're coming back in now with Hot Mama on the pinky, just to finish up our glitter ombres really quickly. Bringing that to our free edge, just making sure we're working that down. And patting it to the free edge. We don't want to waste any product. We want to try and keep as much on that nail as possible. That's why it's really important to get your liquid to powder ratio down, because you do not want to waste product. Trust me. And if you're comfortable enough using your product to where, like, see how I'm letting it polymize like that before I place it? Super important, especially with more buttery consistency acrylics. So you want to make sure that your liquid to powder ratio is right, because when you place your acrylic product, you don't want to chase it all over the nail. You want to be able to place it and just kind of let it self-level, like so. Like you saw how that product like self-leveled and it just stayed right where I wanted it. You know, if I need to move it around, I can come in and do so, but I don't need to go over the top to force it around the nail. It's just, it works really, really nicely. So the clear, I will say, with my liquid in particular, that it's, you know, a little bit more on the wetter side, but that's probably because I'm using Mia Secret liquid, and possibly because I didn't drain enough liquid out of my brush, or I'm just using too much liquid. So just be mindful of all of that, y'all, because it is important, you know. And you want to make sure that you're placing your beads in the correct spot, that you're leaving a bulk of your product up in that cuticle area and just blending the underneath portion of the bead. So the bottom of that bead, that's the part you'll be blending down, especially when you're building your apex. You want a bulk of that to stay up near the cuticle, right underneath it, and then you start blending at the bottom of that bead. So you push that up, get it into place, shape, and then that bottom of the bead, then you walk the rest of that down. Perfect. Now, if I want a higher apex, all I'll do is I'll come back in and place another bead. If not, I work my way over to the next nail, wait till that polymizes, and then I place it over that glitter. And you see how it's just kind of sitting where I want it to. Now, it would be even more so if I was using 2Cute's liquid. It would be even better looking, because those two are made for each other. They go together hand in hand. So now, like I said, you can use any universal EMA liquid. It's just usually when you have a product, you want to try and use the product with the stuff it comes with. That's with anything. But if the product itself doesn't have a liquid yet, and it's a universal product that's made to go with other liquids, then you're fine. You should be able to use a lot of these. As long as they're MMA free, you should be able to use them with no problem with these products, because a lot of times all they call for is an EMA liquid. As long as it's EMA, you're fine. That MMA stuff, that stuff is no bueno for your hands. So many women have had to have amputated fingers and have lost sensation in their hands because of MMA liquid. So keep that in mind. And you know the difference, because when you go to soak them off, they'll be slimy instead of like kind of just like rolling up into balls and flaking off. It'll be slimy, and it'll be the most difficult thing to soak off your hands. That's what MMA does. It's that difficult to get off, because it's not meant, it really truly is not meant to go on hands. The MMA liquid, that stuff was probably made to work with machinery and things like that, cleaning machinery. Who knows? It most certainly was not meant to go on hands, that's for sure. But I'm just finishing up blending my everyday nude over that glitter, making sure that the blend is what I want it to be before I come in with that clear and cover over that blend line and make sure that our ombre is encapsulated and protected. Now, if you wanted to, you could have taken that extra bit that I pulled off the end there, that clear, and I could have reused it up at the top cuticle area, but I chose not to and just swiped it off. So as you can see, I've slowed down my time a little bit to show you in real time how I place that bead and work it up into the cuticle and then blend the rest of it down. But before I do, I make sure that it's in place, like it's nice and neat, it's tucked in the sides, that my cuticle is placed properly and blended properly and nice and tapered. So, and then I come in and start pulling down the rest and blending it over the glitter. And it looks so good. It really does. So I add a tiny bit more just to make sure it's not see-through and that I have enough product built up there. And I blend it again, and then I come in and encapsulate. Nice size bead, making sure my sides are taken in and not too bulky. I was rushing through encapsulating because my sister was talking about something. I was like, wait. So I just needed a little bit more of the glass clear to encapsulate on these nails. So I'm using the number 8 Model 1's aqua handle brush that I got in the Secret Santa, and coming in and around those nails, making sure they are encapsulated properly. And if I need more of the clear, I do add it and just make sure that everything is nice and neat. So yeah, I ended up realizing that I needed definitely more encapsulation, because I was looking at the side profile. I was like, those are just, no, they're way too thin and they're not built up properly. So that's very important to me. It's really, really important when it comes to how the nail looks from all angles, So after that, I'll come in and I'll, finish making sure that they are in nice shape, hand filing, and coming in with my mandrel bit from 2CuteNailSupply, making sure that my cuticle area is nice and in shape and tapered. And then we'll come in with our buffer and we'll top coat. We'll do some nail art. We're gonna do some nail art using one of the brushes from the pack that came in the box. Now I will say, I'll be honest, that these brushes are not high quality. They're not. And I would not suggest relying on these completely for all your nail art, because I mean, they work, but they're not high quality. So they are going to be a little annoying at first to work with, especially if you're doing lining work, because at least the brush I was using, the bristles were more kind of, when you would use it, it would spread out a bit. So all told though, with everything in the box and how the products work together and how everything looked in the end, I would give this mystery unboxing a 4 out of 5 stars, just because I was expecting a couple different items, I guess. It would have been nice to see the really popular pink acrylic that they advertise so often. There's one called Hello Kaylee, and the other one, I keep forgetting the name of it, but it's really, really popular right now. They have Hello Kaylee and Bubble Yum. And I was really, really hoping to get at least a Bubble Yum color. So, yeah, other than that, I can't complain about any of it. I'm really happy with everything I got. And I cannot wait to do a set of myself using these nail forms. So stay tuned for that video coming up next. Let me know what you think of these products. If you would use them, what's your favorite product out of the entire box? What type of set would you do first using the products you have in this box? Let me know what you think. I love to hear from you guys. I love to communicate with you all. And I just love hearing from you. So definitely, if you have any questions, comments, concerns about anything, pop it in the comments below. Because I love, like I said, I love talking with you guys. And on this nail here, I was trying to use their spider gel that I had gotten in my BA package months ago. But it just wasn't working for what I wanted it to look like. So I'm just coming in with the Beetles gel liners and coming in with some Valentine's artwork and trying to actually do the imitation airbrush design stuff, and then realize it didn't look anything like I wanted it to. And that's probably because you're supposed to work on like a white base or like a flat color. You can't have an ombre or glitter, because then you're not gonna be able to see it. Duh, Sharon, like duh. I swear, I've been having so many brain farts lately. Like, I don't know what's going on. I think I'm having like a midlife crisis, right? Because I'm going to be 38 this year. Definitely going through changes physically that I'm starting to notice. And, you know, for a woman in general, I think those things can be bothersome, just because we're so, we're almost programmed to be shallow in a way that, like, you're so focused on the way you look as a woman, of course, because as a woman, a lot of time your youth and your beauty is kind of what starts you off in life, and then you amass everything else afterwards, your wisdom, education, becoming a mom, all these other things. So it definitely can make things difficult as you get older and stuff. So, but yeah, other than that, I've really been wanting to get more into just sitting with my nail stuff and really just getting in there with the art and doing a bunch of cool stuff. So hopefully you'll be seeing much more from me. Especially, I want to try to start uploading like 1 to 2 a week, maybe 3 times. I would love to do every day if I could. I know I put a lot myself into the editing. And even though you may watch some videos and think, oh, there's nothing to it. But there's a lot that goes into these things. So I'm actually drawing some lips here because I'm going to color them in with the red after I'm done, like so. And then I'm going to take my 2CuteNailSupply sugaring glitter that comes in that like bottle. You kind of spray it on there. And it has a screw off lid. It makes it really easy. And it's like a red iridescent fine glitter. So I'm going to spray that on these lips. See? Isn't that cute how it has like a screw top? I have this color, and then they sent me a yellow one. And this also came in my brand ambassador box, not this mystery box. And I love their tissue paper because it's so cute for like, you know, a background that you could use. So I love how, let me know what you think too of the shaping. If you like how the shaping came out with the mandrel bit. I love how the nails looked so nice and neat after buffing and everything. It's one of my favorite parts, like the shaping and stuff. Because if you don't get your shaping right, the nail just doesn't, I don't know, it just don't look right. So now I'm coming in and I'm drawing the candy hearts, like, you know, the little candy hearts with the messages on them. Of course you do, right? So I'm doing these, and at first that's what I wanted to do. I totally wanted to do like the candy hearts, and I still am, but I'm doing them in a different way. I didn't do any writing on them. What I did was I did 2 coats of the white, and then I come back in and I actually outline each of the hearts with a different color pink, and I make it so it's like 3D-ish looking, where it's like almost like you could see it kind of like from a side angle profile type of view. So you see how I did that? I made it a little extra wide on one side so that I could come in and outline that 3D part of the candy. So you see that? I did that because I wanted to make the candy look like it was like sitting on its side. So I guess I could have come back in with like some black and written some messages, and I still could, I guess, but I just wanted to outline them and leave them like that. So that's what I did. And on the pinky, I actually come in with their pink spider gel once again and try my hand again at using it. And this time though, I just did it with using my little gold scissors, and I would like open the scissors, spread them apart, and do like the webbing with the spider gel like that. Almost like how people do it with the gloves on their hands with their fingers spread apart, but instead of using my fingers, I just use my scissors. So I'm just finish lining these hearts with the different color pinks that I have. I'll cure it, and then I will come in and do the spider gel on the pinky. We'll clean them up using some 70% isopropyl alcohol. See that? Isn't that cool though? How you could open your scissors like that and do like same type of effect as you would with your hands. So if you don't want to get your hands dirty, you could do that. Just let y'all know if you don't have any gloves. See that? I just keep opening my scissors, and it gives me like webbing. And I just clean up the sides there, cure it for 60 seconds. And then I'll come in and clean them up really, really good. Clean up the hand really good. And I'm using my D&D No Wipe Top Coat to come in and give those a nice shine. And that's it. There's nothing to it. You could use your favorite cuticle oil when you're done. And yeah, that's it. So I hope that if you're new here, you will definitely consider liking and subscribing. Because like I said in the beginning, it is free for you and it does help me out the most. So, and if you don't mind, if you want to share, that could also help as well. I've left some pictures in the end for you to enjoy, just to get some reference from. And yeah, I hope that you like them. Don't forget to comment below. Let me know what you all think of this box, and if you would have paid that much for it, if you think I got my money's worth. Yeah, let me know what y'all think, and I'll leave the link for 2CuteNailSupply in the description index below. And I'll also leave my 10% discount code. That way you can see if it still works or not. And yeah, that's about it. If you have any suggestions for our next video, please do not be a stranger. Feel free to pop that below as well. If there's something in particular you'd like to see me try or do, yes, feel free to pop it below. I love you all so, so much, and I will see you in my next video, biz. Bye.